Speaking of food, the team at Miriam's Kitchen works hard all year round to make sure that the hungry get what they need across the nation's capital. It's a great project. Matt Cappucci's out there this morning. He's going to join us more from their headquarters in Northwest with more on their mission to end homelessness. Cold temperatures the last couple of nights. Obviously, you think about those who are staying outside and having to deal with the elements. Matt Cappucci's trying to help out.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's talking to some folks who have been working hard, not just for years, but especially throughout the pandemic to help these folks out. Matthew, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, they work incredibly hard here to really help so many people. It smells amazing in here right now. They're making waffles behind me. I'm here alongside Adam Rocap, who is the deputy director. And first things first, tell us what's going on behind us. And you said this is just the tip of the iceberg. The end goal is getting people housed. So how do you go from a meal to getting people housed?
Right. The high-quality meals that we serve here that you're seeing behind us right now is how we build a relationship with people, start working with them, finding out their needs, and then really focus on things like getting people into housing, jobs or other income, or whatever health care that they need.
One thing that really amazed me, and even seeing this menu, you have such a diverse array of what you provide for people because of so many things like dietary restrictions, medical issues. You really have so many services you offer to people. So walk us through exactly what those are and just the wide array of things that you do.
I mean, across Miriam's Kitchen, our focus is ending long-term homelessness in D.C.
Yep.
So that means everything from how am I going to help meet basic need like a hot meal, to how am I going to help you get into the housing that you need, or getting into the doctor if you don't have health insurance, and connecting to those sorts of things. I mean, everything we do is around dignity for the people that we serve, listening to them about what are their needs, and then doing whatever we can to meet them where they are to make that happen.
Sure. So tell us a little bit more about some of your outreach.
Yeah, so it's actually a really exciting year where things can really change in D.C. I mean, people ask us all the time, and they see people living out in tents or in parks, or just know that the economic impact of the pandemic, how that's impacting homelessness. But through our advocacy this past summer, the D.C. is investing nearly 2,500 housing vouchers to help people who've been homeless for the longest periods of time go from being in the street or the shelter into really stable housing of their own.
That's amazing. And you said so the vouchers go to people who've been homeless the longest. So this will really change the dynamic of what homelessness is and what it looks like in D.C.
Right, yeah. I think if we all collectively do our job, which is what both our advocacy and our direct programs are focused on, I mean, what homelessness looks in D.C. can look totally different a year from now. So, and what that looks like for us program-wise is either people that we're meeting here in the dining room, we're helping connect to those housing vouchers. Our street outreach team is expanding by over 50% to be going out to parks and meeting people in tents and making sure they're getting into housing. And then we have a housing program directly as well that's growing by almost half as well. So by this time next year, we'll have helped over 100 more people now be in their own stable housing and thriving.
Yeah, because this is really built on trust. You want people to come in, get their meal, but really work with them from start to finish. And one last question very quickly. Where can people get involved? What can they do to volunteer? And what's the website?
Great question. Yeah, if you want to learn more, donate, or join us in our advocacy, go to miriamskitchen.org.
Yeah, very special people here. A lot to be thankful for. And these folks do just amazing work. Guys?
And they really count on those donations and volunteers now more than ever. So hopefully people pitch in. Matthew, thank you.